Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to 8-Bit Flops. My name is Damon, and today I'm going to be reacting to people's unpopular Mario opinions. When it comes to unpopular opinions about the Mario franchise, I know a thing or two about that. I would say that some of my opinions are probably considered unpopular. So we're going to be reacting to some of those today, and some of these are wild. You people on Reddit are crazy, but thank you for all your responses. I'll be reacting to what I think were the best ones, and a lot of them were the same, so I just kind of grouped them all together into one unpopular opinion. Bowser doesn't need to be the villain every single time. I want Morton Koopa Sr. or Wario and Waluigi. This is something that everyone says. I don't think this is a very unpopular opinion. I think many people find Bowser extremely boring as the villain now. It's been 40 years. Move on. Get somebody else. It's always fun whenever Bowser kind of joins the heroes, like in Super Paper Mario. So I think that's a totally valid opinion to have, and I don't think it's unpopular, but I do understand it. This one's crazy.
Bowser's Fury is kinda ass.
I I despise getting interrupted by Fury Bowser every 5 minutes. The world is ugly and colorless, and it doesn't feel like a connected world, but rather just a bunch of challenges stitched together clunkily. I agree with it. I think that Bowser's Fury is really fun as a DLC, but I could not see an entire game being based around it. But it's fun. It is a fun game. I do think it's overrated. The best thing about that entire DLC is Mario's cute little kaiju cat outfit. That was the best thing that came out of that. Mario Galaxy is overrated. It's definitely good, but I'd much rather play something like 3D World, Odyssey, or 64. I partially agree with this. I do think Mario Galaxy is overrated, and I would rather play Super Mario 3D World. That is one of my favorite Mario games ever made. We're playing it right now on the channel, so make sure to check those out. But when it comes to Mario Odyssey, 64, and Sunshine, I don't like those games. I'm sorry. I'm more of a classic gamer. I like the 2D Mario games better than the 3D platformer ones, and I think Mario 64 is just
a disastrous, clunky mess of a game. I don't think it aged well.
So I get that it's overrated, but I don't think that it's worse than 3D World Odyssey or 64. Speaking of Super Mario 64, Super Mario 64 DS is better than the original. Amen. Preach it. Preach it. That is true. That is absolutely true. The remake on the DS was better. The graphics were better. I felt that it controlled better. You got to play as different characters in that one. It was just an overall better experience. I wish they would remaster the game with today's graphics and maybe kind of fix the physics of everything in that game to make it more enjoyable, because I think it could be like a really, really strong remaster if they were to upgrade it for the Switch too. People love comparing Super Mario Galaxy to Super Mario 64. Both Super Mario Galaxy games are painfully mid. You're painfully mid. They're fun games. Mario 64 is the 3D Mario game that sucks. Move on. This person's unpopular Mario opinion is just that they couldn't get into the Paper Mario games at all. And I agree with it. I hate turn-based RPG games. I'm in the minority where I think Super Paper Mario is the best Paper Mario game because it's a 2D platforming game with none of the turn-based bullshit. They're boring. They're so boring. I never played the original Paper Mario and the Thousand-Year-Door, so I got it on the Switch last year when they did the remaster.
Mid.
Boring. I don't understand turn-based games. Click A when it says to click A. Boop. Boring. I'm not even playing the game. What the hell, people? Move on from turn-based RPGs. They suck. newsuperluigiu is the best 2D Mario game. Who dropped you on your head as a baby?
Are you sending this message from an insane asylum?
Have you never played something called Super Mario Brothers 3? Or Super Mario World? Or literally any other 2D Mario game? Super Luigi U was fun for the little Luigi's anniversary. Let's give him some attention. But all it is just a game of speedruns, and to say that it's better than any of the classic Mario games that are far superior
is ridiculous.
Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door is carried by nostalgia. True. It's a good game, but the majority of people who played it as a child or young adult overhyped the game. True. It has a lot of problems, and I played the remake one. It's good, but it's not the second coming like everyone says. I agree. I kind of went over that whenever I played it last year. It's an overhyped game, and turn-based games just suck, so... Super Mario World is not a top 5 Mario game and was a downgrade from Mario 3. That is a hot take. That is crazy. I think Super Mario Bros. 3 is better than Super Mario World, so I'll agree with that part of it. But not a top 5 Mario game? It's number 2! For me. I know a lot of people say Odyssey and 64 and Galaxy and shit. But my top 2 are Super Mario Bros. 3 and Super Mario World. I think those are the 2 best Mario games ever. I think they're fun. I think they have incredible level design. To say it's a downgrade, though, is kind of crazy. The graphics are better, but I think the levels in Mario 3 were more fun. I think having them be shorter levels was a lot of fun, and I just like the flow of that game better than Super Mario World. But, yeah. And then they go on to say, I would take Mario 3 and Wonder over it any day, as well as 64 Galaxy and Odyssey, which is bonkers. That is crazy. You're not allowed to say that. Wonder is overrated. So is Thousand-Year-Door. Runs away and hides. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I was so hyped for Wonder as someone that prefers the 2D Mario games. I was so excited. Those boss fights, though, man, those sucked. The Wonder Flower gimmick was amazing, but I don't know. It didn't hit as hard as I wanted it to. I was a little disappointed. Thousand-Year-Door, as I said, turn-based sucks, trash, moving on. Mario 64 is kind of clunky and not that great. Yeah, I agree. You're right. Alright, everybody, that's all I have for reacting to unpopular Mario opinions. This is kind of a shorter video. This is a test video, the first one that I'm recording with my new ring light and the new setup. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and follow us on Twitch. We stream usually every Wednesday and sometimes Thursdays and Fridays if we have time. My co-host Carlene and we love doing that. Right now we're going through Super Mario 3D World. So make sure you follow us there and leave a comment and let me know your unpopular Mario opinions, and maybe I'll do a part 2. See you in the next one. Bye.